How do you ensure that the data is high quality and that the work done by your annotation team is coherent and consistent? So let me show you a couple of, a more expanded or a more richer project, still based on the voice of the patient, right? So based on forum data that we have implemented with our in-house team of medical doctors. So as you see here, they've annotated more tasks. So if you go under analytics, you see that, okay, they have annotated and worked on over 4,500 tasks. You see under this analytics page, a lot of data that helps you determine the status of your project, how fast the team is progressing. You see different summaries for each one of the annotators involved in the project, the status of the tasks, who created them and when, how long are those tasks in terms of number of tokens, right? So some of them are larger, some of them are shorter, and you can then have a, let's say, a starting point to assess the efficiency of your team and maybe compare annotators between each other. So you have also additional, there is a very long list of analytics that you have here. So at annotators level, at entity level, so here you see label frequency across completions, how many and how many quantities were identified across those documents, and you can see where you have a low coverage of entities, probably the model will not do very well. So it's worth adding more examples, for instance, for race, ethnicity, or for route, for instance, for drugs. There are many examples, 600, but here, for instance, only 273. Right, so when you have low number of examples for certain entities, it's worth adding new tasks which offer coverage or more examples for those particular entities. So you see here average label frequency per completions, label frequency by annotator, variability across each one of those labels. You see, this will help you identify labels which have a lot of variety, like many examples, very different one from another, or the labels which use more or less the same chunks. Here you see the length of the label of the chunks for each one of the labels. Is in general, you should make sure that the annotation guidelines are written in such a way that the maximum number of tokens per annotated chunk is maybe 4. Above 4, it will confuse the model and the accuracy will drop. So try to maybe divide your entities into or separate them if they usually cover more entities. Find a way to do that via annotation guidelines. In the PowerPoint presentation, I have added a whole section about annotation guidelines and how our team of doctors are working, what's the process, how do you make sure that those annotations are consistent, and then this will actually ensure that the model outcomes will be excellent for your particular use case and for your particular types of documents. So you can check team productivity, inter-annotators agreement, so you can select the annotators to compare, and then you can have a lot of information about where are the contradictions, where do the annotators annotate differently one from another, and then have agreement sessions where they discuss what they have, why those disagreements appear, and then reach consensus, maybe update the annotation guidelines so that they ensure that next time those situation or similar situation appears, they will react or use the same rules in order to create the annotations.